Hello and welcome. We're getting ready to do another collective reading. As always, I do these every Tuesday. But this time I wanted to join you with my initial shuffle. So please find yourself in a nice, relaxed position and set the intention to receive whatever divine messages that your ancestors, spirit guides, or angels would like you to hear. Yes, I set the intention, that I'm able to align us all with healing joy in the most authentic versions of ourselves, and that the Most High protects our minds, spirits, and bodies, and blesses us with the gift of wisdom and discernment so that we may be able to align ourselves with healing and joy, so that we may be able to take empowered action. It's Mercury retrograde. But let's get into it. Please and thank you, please and thank you. Hello, ancestors, spirit guides, and angels. Please use me as a vessel to deliver divine messages. I think I need some more Florida water. To the collective that I'm servicing tonight. What is it you would like to put on our radar? Please and thank you, please and thank you, please and thank you. Divine messages, divine messages, divine messages. Ooh. We got 2 nights. We got 2 nights. We got 2 nights. So I'm getting this is very good. I got 2 nights. I got the Knight of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords upright. It feels like a lot of us we're pondering. We're pondering. We're maximizing and utilizing this collective retrograde energy to get reflective and to just think about, you know what I mean? With this 9 of Swords, like it's really interesting. Like I'm feeling what we're tired of, but this Fool card, what new beginning we would like to have. But this Knight of Wands in reverse, maybe some of us, we don't necessarily have the energy, or if we do have the energy, we're currently swinging wildly. But I'm getting that there's a need to be balanced between the two, right? To try things, but not to swing too hard, right? And to think about them, but not to think too much, right? What else do you have for this collective, please and thank you? Queen of Pentacles, Strength card in reverse. With this, I'm getting that we see the vision, that we know where it is that we want to go, what it is that we want to manifest, the value of the thing that we're trying to call into our life. A lot of us, we're trying to call in like luxury, stability, monetary growth, like personal value. This feels like very rich, and not just like rich, not just money, but like richness of life, right? Is it skipping? I'm so sorry if it's skipping. Strength card in reverse, King of Cups in reverse, 2 of Cups. Because some of us, we're tired of the emotional dissatisfaction that's going on in our lives right now. Right? Some of us, we're tired of it. Some of us, we don't want to deal with that anymore. Some of us, it's not giving what it's supposed to give anymore. Right? Let me try one other thing. Okay. That may help. Okay, cool. I just turned all the Bluetooth off. We'll see. We'll see how helpful that was. But with the Knight of Cups and the Judgment card in reverse, I'm getting that the Divine really wants to ask us, how are we feeling? Right? How do you feel? And answer that question earnestly. This all feels very, very internal. How do you feel about the future? How do you feel about where you are? How do you feel about, your current surroundings? How do you feel about where it is that you want to go? I'm getting that some of these realizations about our feelings, they might lead to heartbreak or disappointment. with this Three of Swords, but you know, sometimes that disappointment, it's absolutely necessary. It's absolutely necessary to grow. And again, as with most things, don't feel called to make any decisions or to move differently with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Again, I'm getting a sense that not enough time has passed. We do have to still allow these emotions and feelings to ruminate, to work on us, to work with us. But in due time, what's under it, right? Seven of Pentacles through reflection, Queen of Swords in reverse. We're actually going to attract what it is that we're looking for, and we won't have to do too much. Love that. Right? The Empress. I'm getting more energy into, I'm like this like Four of Wands feels like really important. So I'm gonna get some clarifiers. I'm hearing about like our home situations, our close friends and family members. This could even be like coworkers that you feel really, really close to. I'm hearing for some folks. Can we clarify this Four of Wands in reverse energy? Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Yeah, if you're enjoying this collective reading, please consider double tapping the screen or sharing it with at least 3 people. I do appreciate that. That just helps, you know. These are free. These are a labor of love. And doing that small favor, you know, helps keep the energy flowing. Ashe? Hey Siri, play some lo-fi jazz. Oh, she's not available. Hey Siri, play some lo-fi jazz. There we go. You know, you gotta put Siri to work. You gotta put Siri on the clock.
Still on it. Now playing lo-fi jazz.
So I'm getting like, some of us were struggling to identify when to take action and when to allow events to play out as they should. Right? Again, when it comes to our friends, our families, and our close connections. There we go. That's better. Right? Some of us were trying to be patient, but some of us were really just like in a tough rut of like disappointment, of frustration. And with this Emperor card, some of us, we want to fix it ourselves. Some of us, we want to take action. But I'm getting that many of us, we aren't doing that because we're currently just thinking about it. Like, what am I going to say with this Page of Swords? And in some ways, with this King of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Three of Cups in reverse, it doesn't feel right. Some of us were tired of repeating ourselves. Some of us were tired of like offering advice. Some of us were tired of being the emperor, of taking lead and to like instructing other people on what to do, how to live, how to improve their lives. If it don't, yes, it is, Michaela. If it don't apply, let it fly. Right? But the King of Pentacles in us, we're really trying to pay attention to where it is we want to place our energy, where we want to place our focus, our time, our resources. Right? Those words of wisdom. You know what I mean? And maybe if it's not wisdom, but just like outward energy, outward masculine energy, if we're going to use that energy anywhere, I'm getting that we're going to get the most emotional satisfaction out of it if we place it into ourselves. Right? Because some of us, we're like disappointed, we're frustrated, and we want to come at the situation with emotional maturity. And I'm getting for many of us, the most emotionally mature route is to just focus on ourselves. Yeah. Drop an emoji if that resonates. What closing action plan do we have for the collective reading? Please and thank you, please and thank you. Hey Nick, how you doing, baby? Right. So the Hierophant and the Star card in reverse. Like, take it slow. I'm getting that, like, wherever we're moving, whatever we're taking action on, right? The Emperor came out again. There's a lot of masculine energy down here with the Hierophant and the Emperor. But the Taurus energy found in the Hierophant feels really significant. And Taurus doesn't take action until it's ready to take action. Taurus doesn't move. I'm doing all right. How you doing? Taurus doesn't Taurus doesn't do anything until it's like absolutely ready, until it's taken care of, until it's comfortable, its senses are satiated, it's not too hot, it's not too cold, it's not too messy in the house, they're well fed, there's nice music playing in the back, their eyes are rested, you know. And there's a need before we take action with the energy or the things that are coming up later on this week that we just feel good. That our senses are satiated and they're taken care of. Right? Cause what I'm getting is that like before we engage with what anybody else needs to do or handle some of these like challenging emotional like connections that we have going on, again, like, have you drank your water? Maybe you're irritated or frustrated with this person just because you ain't took your vitamins and drunk some water, right? Have you gone for a walk and got some outside air? You know, have you, okay, just right. Not too hot, not too cold, but just right. Perfect euphemism, Yusuf. Right? Like, maybe it's not a euphemism, but like a simile or a comparison, a metaphor. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Right? But did you get enough sleep? You think you angry at this person, but maybe you just didn't get enough sleep last night. Right? And that's the lesson. Ten of Swords in reverse. It's identifying that some of the mental stress, some of the mental frustration, some of the judgment that we're sending outwardly can actually be satiated, can actually be helped when we just make sure that our cup is all the way full, right? And then from that point, we can actually accurately reflect, okay, is this an emotional conversation that I had, or was I just like looking to complain about some stuff? Because I'm salty and I'm bitter and I'm not and I'm not feeling good. Right? Which is it? Thank you, Serena. I'll add you to the list. Yup. I think that's it. I was going to get some more cards, but they're just saying the same things, right? Temperance card in reverse, followed by the Knight of Wands. With a little more grace, with a little more patience, with a little more understanding, compassion, you know, we can slow down and we can offer. And this is another message coming through. Or at least this is like something I've been practicing, and I feel like now is a good point to share it. Is that like when we have like judgments or frustrations with other people, instead of complaining about them, instead of cursing them in the back of your mind, you know what I mean? Go drink your water, go take you a walk, go eat you some food, make sure you're well rested, but then also pray for them, right? And pray for them that, you know, that they find the healing, the peace, and the joy that they need and that they're looking for to help them with the growth, if it really is a them issue. Or, you know, pray that you find the peace that you're looking for. Okay? That you find the calm, the relaxation that you trying to get in touch with. Right? And if you're coming from it with the right perspective, pray that you can change your perspective in a way that's healthy and healing for all people. Because there's this, excuse me, I don't know if it's like negative, bickering, or unhelpful perspective with this Nine of Swords in reverse. It's like we're just not thinking about it the right way, and we want something new. We want something healthy. We want something productive. We want something that we can actually get something out of that feels nutritious. Again, going back to Taurus energy, we want to engage with our lives in a way that's going to pour into us and not take away. Right? Hey, Candace, how's it going? I gotta send that guy an email. I've just been so busy. I'll get to it. I'm so sorry. Um, but yeah. Yes, my loves. Okay, we're good. I'm gonna get us the Oracle card. What Oracle card do you want the girlies to have? We're gonna get, I'm hearing 3. We're gonna use the Herbology Oracle deck. The Herbology Astrology deck. These bugs is beating me up. Ooh. I'm sorry. They gonna take this down on YouTube. I'm gonna have to edit that out. I don't know what's been chewing on me, but I know I'm ate up. What Oracle card do we have for the collective? Please and thank you. Ooh. Cannabis detachment. Go to cola. Higher consciousness. Very interesting. Very interesting. Cannabis detachment. Hey, Nay. Absolutely. I do have a bit of a list going, but I'm absolutely happy to do that for you to add you to the list if you have the patience to wait. Right? Okay. Cannabis. Detachment. Detachment. Upright. Detachment, deep contemplation, freedom from pain body, inner calm, and immunity. And that's the thing. Freedom from pain body feels so good, so good. Right? I know that this is how, like, some people use cannabis, right? To detach from their pain body, right? And when we talk about the pain body, if you've read Eckhart Tolle's Like a New Earth, the pain body, it's the part of us where we carry our traumas, our frustrations, and our pains. And sometimes when we're complaining about other people, we can actively irritate that. So being able to detach from that feels really good right now. Reversed. Numb, disassociation, neglect, chronic pain, not seeing a way out, trapped or unsettled. And the reverse association with this card, or with using cannabis, you know, it's a double-edged sword, is that you always use or abuse cannabis to numb that energy, and you're not actually detaching from it, right? In order to detach from it, we have to address some things. We have to tackle them head on. So there's a delicate balance here, and the astrological ruler of this card is Saturn and Neptune. But let me read the guidance. Saturn is said to be the lord of time, quite again, the space lord, and space, the lord of karma. Although often called the Great Malefic, Saturn is much more than what we experience in third dimensional reality. The space-time continuum is a system that encompasses third dimensional reality as we know it, said to be ruled by Saturn. Yet the transcendence of this reality is freedom from Saturn, depicted by its polarity. Neptune, depicted by its polarity, Neptune. When the angels of time and space are respected, Saturn, they bless us with freedom and the ability to transcend, Neptune. The cycles of the pain body. They bless us with the freedom and the ability to transcend the cycles of the pain body. There we go. Sorry about that. If you feel restless, anxious, trapped in your own body, or having trouble sleeping, Cannabis is here to remind you to cultivate inner calm. Breathe deeply, go for a walk in nature, immerse yourself in meditation, take naps, and creatively cultivate practices that soften the unsettled aspects of your being. Don't succumb to quick fix solutions when it comes to decompressing, as it often leads to self neglect and disassociation. Tune deeply into the energetics of this ancient ally and learn to transcend the cycles of self induced pain. Right? Again, just still that message about like not making sure that your body is good and taken care of, and then like walking around frustrated when you just need to go for a walk. When you just need to pray over some water and drink some tea and watch the birds in the breeze floating around outside. Right? And now we're going to move over to Go To Cola. Go To Cola. Go To Cola. Upright. Hermit, solitude, soul searching, realization, great knowing, enlightenment. Reversed, loneliness, uncertainty, alienation, isolation, confusion, and doubt. And the astrological ruler is Mercury and the moon. Go To Cola, like the wise hermit in the tarot, signals the achievement of great wisdom through solitude and trust. Hey, Kara. You are entering a period of deep inner contemplation. Looking for answers requires solitude and disconnection from the regular casualties of life. Again, this is just pulling in that Mercury energy. You know what I mean? That Mercury energy of like turning our communications inward, turning them around and looking towards our innards. You know what I mean? Getting reflective, journaling. That's all connected to the Hermit card. Go To Cola walks through the undiscovered pathways of the subconscious mind with precision, guided by the light of the Northern Star. You are moving into a new and higher stage of being. If you're experiencing a sense of loneliness or alienation, you are perhaps living in a reality where your own deep truths have been denied. This is a time for introspection, a time for rest, meditation, and inner work. Your consciousness is undergoing transmutation. Take the time to study, invoke your higher consciousness every day through meditation and contemplation. Yes, my loves? I feel like I need to get a few cards from like love notes from the universe. And I'm not sure if I'll be back next week. After reading that card, I'm kind of feeling called to fast. I'm feeling called to fast. And I know that the summer may be ending. Hey Siri, when's the last day of summer?
June solstice was on Thursday, June 20th, 2024.
That was the first day, not the last, but hey. That you have options is meaningful. Rock on. If I could make just 2 wishes, I'd wish I could somehow convey to you the profound depths of my gratitude for every moment of your life. I'd also wish that you could somehow know of your unimaginable importance, just as you are now, to the lives of so very many. And of course, I'd wish for even more wishes. Oh shoot. You were such a good idea, the universe. Sometimes these cards be a little cryptic. I'm not even gonna hold you. Y'all might be understanding it better than I am. I'm like, my brain be tapped sometimes. Things are about to get really juicy. Okay. Okay. A little heads up on an addiction that afflicts all really old souls. Giving love eventually becomes an even greater need than receiving love. See, you're not that strange. Love, the universe. And that concludes today's collective reading. Again, if you want to join my tarot class and learn how I read the tarot and how to use your intuitive gifts to be a better tarot reader, please check out the link in my bio description bar and follow me on Patreon. That's on the second tier. That's the Tarot Tribe tier. And additionally, pretty soon I'm going to be taking a course on how to like identify spiritual gifts via your astrology chart. And if you are enrolled in the tarot course, you will be receiving a free reading to do that, right? So if you want to know your intuitive gifts, because I'm gonna charge like $40 for that reading. I'm gonna charge between $40 and $60 to do the astrological reading of identifying spiritual gifts in your astrology chart. But if you're enrolled in the tarot class, you can get it for just $12.22. But yeah, anything else? Any other community announcements? I don't have any. Happy birthday to anybody. Happy Leo season. Happy Leo season. I do believe that Virgo season is coming up next week. The girlies are going back to school. All good things, yeah. Ooh, excuse me. But that's all I have for us. Please thank your ancestors, spirit guides, and angels for allowing me to deliver these messages to you. Follow me and hit that notification bell because I do this once a week. Maybe not next week because I think I'm going to take a break and fast. But that's all. I love y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good one. Until next time, this is XM out. Bye-bye.